If you're a country music fan, or just someone who loves a good Super Bowl halftime show, you're going to want to hear about the latest drama that's got the internet buzzing. The Super Bowl halftime show is always a huge deal. Millions tune in, and it's a moment where music, sports, and pop culture collide. But this year, the announcement of the headliner has sparked a debate that's bigger than just music. It's about identity, tradition, and who gets to represent America on one of its biggest stages. The halftime show isn't just a performance, it's a cultural statement, a reflection of the times, and a chance for artists to make history in front of a global audience. Every year, the stakes seem to get higher, and the scrutiny more intense. This time, the conversation has taken on a life of its own, with fans, critics, and even politicians weighing in on what the show should represent. The NFL has officially tapped Bad Bunny, the Puerto Rican reggaeton superstar, to headline the halftime show. For many, this is a huge win. Bad Bunny is one of the most streamed artists in the world, known for his electrifying performances, genre-bending music, and massive global fanbase. His shows are high energy, colorful, and full of surprises. But not everyone is ready to dance along to his beat. For some, Bad Bunny represents a new era in music, one that's more inclusive and reflective of America's changing demographics. For others, his selection feels like a departure from the traditions they hold dear. The announcement has become a flashpoint, igniting conversations about what it means to be mainstream in today's America, and whether the halftime show should be a platform for new voices or a celebration of established icons. Almost immediately after the announcement, a wave of online petitions started popping up. Social media exploded with hashtags, memes, and heated debates. One petition in particular has gone viral, racking up thousands of signatures in just a few days. People are sharing it everywhere, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even TikTok. It's become a rallying point for fans who feel like their voices aren't being heard. The internet has become a battleground with passionate arguments on both sides. Some users are creating elaborate threads explaining why Bad Bunny is the perfect choice, while others are posting nostalgic tributes to past country and rock performers. The memes are relentless, with everything from playful jabs to outright mockery, and the comment sections are filled with heated exchanges. It's clear that this isn't just about one artist. It's about who gets to shape the cultural narrative at one of the most watched events in the world. So, what's the story? Bad Bunny, whose real name is Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, is no stranger to controversy or the spotlight. He's broken records, won Grammys, and collaborated with everyone from Drake to Cardi B. But his selection as the Super Bowl halftime headliner has struck a nerve with some fans who feel the show should spotlight a different kind of American music. Bad Bunny's rise to fame has been meteoric, and his influence stretches far beyond music. He's become a fashion icon, a voice for social justice, and a symbol of Latin pride. Yet for some, his style and message are a little too bold for the Super Bowl stage. They argue that the halftime show should be a unifying moment, and worry that this year's choice might be too polarizing. The reaction has been mixed, to say the least. Millions of fans are absolutely thrilled, excited to see a Latin artist take center stage at such a massive event. They see it as a sign of progress, a celebration of diversity, and a chance to introduce new sounds to a global audience. But on the other side, there's a vocal group who feel left out, frustrated, or even angry about the choice. For some, it's about nostalgia. They remember halftime shows featuring classic rock bands or country legends, and they want to see that tradition continue. For others, it's about feeling represented, and they worry that their favorite genres are being pushed aside in favor of what's trendy or marketable. The debate has spilled over into fan forums, radio call-in shows, and even local news segments, with everyone from music critics to casual viewers weighing in. That's where the petitions come in. Some fans have launched online campaigns demanding that the NFL reconsider and choose a real American to headline the show. Their top pick? None other than country music legend George Strait. For decades, George Strait has been a symbol of classic American country. His music is all about heart, home, and the open road. To his fans, he represents the soul of the nation. The campaign for George Strait isn't just about his music, it's about what he stands for. Supporters say his songs tell the story of everyday Americans, capturing the spirit of small towns, family values, and the kind of authenticity they feel is missing from today's pop culture. They argue that the Super Bowl is the perfect stage to honor those traditions, and that Strait's timeless appeal would bring people together in a way few artists can. One of the most popular petitions argues that George Strait embodies the heart and soul of American music. It says that his songs have brought people together for generations, and that he deserves the honor of performing at the Super Bowl. Supporters say it's about more than just music. It's about tradition, values, and celebrating what makes America unique. They point to his decades-long career, his influence on countless artists, and his reputation as a humble, down-to-earth performer. For many, Strait is more than a musician. He's a living legend, and his presence at the Super Bowl would be a tribute to the roots of American music. The Petition's comment section is filled with heartfelt stories from fans who grew up listening to his songs, attended his concerts with family, and see him as a symbol of unity in a divided time. The numbers are growing fast. The George Strait petition has picked up over 1,000 signatures, and it's gaining momentum every day. Meanwhile, another petition that's outright against Bad Bunny has blown past 10,000 signatures. People are sharing their reasons. Some say they don't connect with Bad Bunny's music. Others say they want to see more country or rock acts. And some are just upset about the direction the NFL is taking. The comments range from polite requests to passionate rants, with some fans even threatening to boycott the game if their voices aren't heard. The petitions have caught the attention of local news outlets, and some radio stations have started running polls to see which artists their listeners would prefer. It's become a grassroots movement, with fans organizing on Facebook groups, sharing graphics, and encouraging friends and family to sign and share. A lot of the outrage is coming from conservative and MAGA groups. They argue that Bad Bunny's Spanish-language songs and his history of performing in drag aren't family-friendly enough for the Super Bowl stage. Some say the halftime show should reflect traditional American values, and they see Bad Bunny's selection as a sign that those values are being pushed aside. These groups have taken to social media, talk radio, and even cable news to voice their concerns, framing the debate as part of a larger cultural battle. For them, the halftime show is more than entertainment. It's a symbol of what America stands for, and they're determined to make their voices heard. Some have even called for sponsors to pull their ads, hoping to pressure the NFL into reconsidering its choice. Even former President Trump and several politicians have weighed in, calling the NFL's decision crazy and out of touch. They've used the controversy to rally their supporters, turning the halftime show into a political talking point. For them, it's not just about music, it's about culture, identity, and who gets to define what it means to be American. The debate has spilled over into campaign speeches and press conferences, with politicians on both sides using the halftime show to score points with their base. Some have even suggested congressional hearings on the cultural direction of major sporting events, while others have called for more transparency in how halftime performers are chosen. The controversy has become a microcosm of the larger cultural divides playing out across the country. But what about Bad Bunny himself? If you think he's losing sleep over the backlash, think again. He's known for his confidence, his sense of humor, and his ability to shake off criticism. In interviews, he's said he's proud to represent his culture and excited to bring something new to the Super Bowl stage. Bad Bunny has always marched to the beat of his own drum, and he's used to breaking barriers. He's spoken openly about the importance of representation and how much it means to him to see Latin artists on the world's biggest stages. For his fans, his unbothered attitude is part of his appeal. They love that he's unapologetically himself, no matter what anyone says. In fact, Bad Bunny took the whole thing in stride when he appeared on Saturday Night Live. He joked that fans have 4 months to learn Spanish before the big show, poking fun at the controversy and showing that he's not afraid to laugh at himself or at the critics. The SNL appearance was classic Bad Bunny, playful, self-aware, and full of energy. He even slipped in a few jokes about the petitions, saying he might invite George Strait to join him on stage for a surprise duet. The audience loved it, and the clip quickly went viral, with fans and critics alike sharing it as proof that Bad Bunny knows how to handle the spotlight. And just to clear up some of the wildest rumors, there's been talk online that legendary guitarist Carlos Santana was trying to swoop in and take Bad Bunny's spot. But Santana himself has called those rumors internet nonsense, saying he's a fan of Bad Bunny and wishes him the best. Santana even posted a video on his social media, playing a few bars of a Bad Bunny song and encouraging fans to support the halftime show, no matter who's performing. It was a rare moment of unity in an otherwise divided conversation, and it reminded everyone that music, at its best, brings people together. So, where does that leave us? The Super Bowl halftime show has always been a lightning rod for controversy, from wardrobe malfunctions to surprise guests to debates over who should perform. This year, it's become a conversation about what kind of music and what kind of message we want to send to the world. Is it about honoring tradition or embracing change? Is it about celebrating one style of music or opening the stage to new voices? The debate has sparked think pieces, podcasts, and even classroom discussions, with teachers using the controversy as a way to talk about culture, identity, and the power of music. Some fans are calling for a compromise, suggesting a multi-genre halftime show that brings together artists from different backgrounds. Others say the controversy is proof that the halftime show still matters. That it's more than just a performance, it's a reflection of who we are as a country. Maybe you're a die-hard Bad Bunny fan, ready to see him light up the stage with his signature energy and style. Or maybe you're rooting for a country takeover, hoping to see George Strait bring a little bit of Texas to the biggest night in sports. Either way, this year's halftime show is shaping up to be one of the most talked about in history. The debate isn't just about music, it's about who we are and who we want to be. No matter which side you're on, there's no denying that the Super Bowl halftime show has become a mirror for our culture, reflecting our hopes, our fears, and our ever-changing sense of identity. As the big day approaches, the excitement and the tension will only keep building. Fans are already speculating about surprise guests, set lists, and whether there will be any last-minute changes. One thing's for sure, this year, everyone will be watching, and everyone will have an opinion. So, what's your take? Are you sticking with Bad Bunny, or are you dusting off your cowboy boots for a country music showdown? Let us know in the comments below, hit that like button if you love a good Super Bowl controversy, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates, hot takes, and all the drama leading up to the big game. However it plays out, one thing's for sure, the world will be watching, and this halftime show is going to make history. Whether you're tuning in for the music, the spectacle, or just to see what all the fuss is about, this is one Super Bowl moment you won't want to miss. Stay tuned, because the story is far from over, and the next chapter could be the most surprising yet.